Hello, what's going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Christopher Robin. So, Christopher Robin is directed by Mark Forster and stars Ewan McGregor, Haley Atwell, Jim Cummings, Brad Garrett, Nick Mohammed, and many other actors and actresses. So, the story is years after Christopher Robin left the woods. Winnie the Pooh can't find his friends, so he goes to find Christopher Robin to help him find all his friends. So the story, for once in a Disney remake, they actually do a pretty damn great story, rather than just completely copy and pasting the story or just changing like everything about it. They do a little bit of both as it does have the as it does start off with stuff that as like the original when Christopher Robin's a kid, but for most of the movie it's different, which I like it when they do stuff different, but when it's way too different, like Alice in Wonderland or Cinderella, it just sucks. So the first act of the movie showed Christopher Robin's past and how we got there and everything, and definitely it built up with Winnie the Pooh trying to find out where Christopher Robin is and where all his friends are. Yeah, I mean the first act is great, but only criticism towards the first act I'd say is the exposition is a little bit too long for me. I mean, I get what they're trying to do with the exposition. They're trying to just tell Christopher Robin's past, but for me, I just felt like they could have made it a little bit shorter because it kind of drags a bit. Second act is also fantastic. I mean, you get some vibes from the original film for sure. Just he's much older, but it's definitely great with Christopher Robin finding going out to play with them and then realizing he has to go somewhere. It's just fantastic. As well as the third act, it starts right when basically where he realizes it, and they have to return the thing to him, and he has to leave, and he even gives a balloon to his daughter, which was very heartwarming. And the climax was just fantastic. I mean, it's just so heartwarming. When you look at it, it's like when they go up him and lose his papers and everything, but he doesn't care and just says he cares about his family, and just says it doesn't care about that, and his family matters the most, which is a great message to send as well, because the message in this movie just sends is just a great, really good message to send to people about growing up and to never forget about your friends and family. The pacing is great for the most part, but like I said, the exposition does kind of go on for too long, so it's just good. But I already mentioned that problem I had, but I'm just saying, and I repeat it again. As for the characters, Christopher Robin is obviously the main protagonist, that is named after him, and he's just has some fantastic character growth from becoming from only caring about his job to realizing his family is the most important thing. It's just some great growth for a character. Winnie the Pooh is also a great character. He just, well, kind of describe it. He just looks for Christopher Robin and grows pretty well, and he realizes more. And Tigger as well, kind of similar. Is kind of a similar character who just wants to be with Christopher Robin, as well as all the other ones, except for Eeyore. He's a bit different, and he's just depressed like he always is. Another negative I have is people like Rabbit, Owl, and Rude, and well, I get it, they're not really a main focus. I kind of wish they had a little bit more screen time. I mean, there's just not really enough of their character to care about them. I mean, they're only in a few scenes, but their characters just doesn't have enough development in them, and I feel like giving them a little bit more screen time would have helped with that. And there's Madeline Robin, who is obviously Christopher Robin's daughter, is just a great character who is, well, kind of similar to the way Christopher Robin was in the original, but actually much different. Just a child who wants to have a lot of fun, so he goes and helps out them with finding Christopher Robin. As for the acting, Ewan McGregor was just amazing as Christopher Robin. I mean, this is probably one of his best roles in his acting career, and I'm not exaggerating, I mean it. There's Jim Cummings, who actually voiced both Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and was great as both, honestly. I mean, he matches the voice with their tones perfectly. It makes them sound so much like their original counterparts from all the way back from the 60s. It's just amazing. Brad Garrett voiced Eeyore, and he did great. I mean, he matched Eeyore's depression perfectly, and sounds almost identical to the way he sounded all the way back in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. As for the visual effects, they actually used real stuffed animals for the animals, and I find it impressive how they made them move when their mouths move and everything, the way because they obviously had the CGI that kind of stuff on. Yeah, and it was just fantastic the way they did it, and as well as some of the backgrounds. Well, some of it may not all be CGI, but I'm sure some of the backgrounds are CGI. But they look really good. Overall, Christopher Robin was a really good movie, and honestly, is easily, I mean, and when I say easily, I mean it, easily the best live-action Disney remake. Because the rest of them are either meh or suck. And so I'm going to give Christopher Robin an 8 out of 10. That was my review for Christopher Robin. What are your thoughts on Christopher Robin? Tell me in the comments below, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.